it's not guaranteed they will continue together. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to mention, from Manchester United to Real Madrid, also Tijjani Reijnders and also Chelsea. Let's jump into it together. Ciao guys, it's Fabrizio Romano and today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Stay connected to the game with live scores, news and video highlights from your favorite teams and leagues, all in one app. You can even customize your feed to get updates on the teams and players you love. So what are you waiting for? Download OneFootball now and never miss a moment of football. The link is in the description below. And so guys, let me start today's video by mentioning Manchester United is a big day. Manchester is a big day at Carrington, the training ground of Manchester United, because Ruben Amorim is there. Ruben Amorim has landed together with his technical staff, really important, because in the discussions, in the negotiations, Ruben Amorim wanted to make sure that he was gonna have his full staff with him in this new chapter at Manchester United. And so now introducing themselves to the Manchester United world, to all the other people working at Carrington, also to Ruud van Nistelrooy, talking directly, Ruben Amorim and Van Nistelrooy. From what I keep hearing, I told you already last week, it's not guaranteed they will continue together. Ruud van Nistelrooy, Amorim at Manchester United. They will talk, they will decide, so let's see the outcome of the story, but it's not guaranteed that Ruud van Nistelrooy will stay as an assistant at Manchester United. So let's wait for this discussion. But for sure, Ruben Amorim is ready to make an impact at Manchester United. And many of you asking me, okay, but what's going to happen on the market in January, Viktor Gyökeres? So on that, Amorim said the truth in public. Manchester United are not going to touch any sporting player in January. In the summer could be different. So that's the situation. What I can tell you guys is that deciding on targets, deciding on players is something they will do in the next weeks. They will take their time. Probably it's going to be December. Now, Ruben Amorim wants some time to work with the team on the pitch, tactical point of view, many notions to tell them about what he wants to do. He wants to bring something different, playing with the three back. So it's going to be very different at Manchester United, and he wants to invest his time on that. What I can tell you on the market is that from what I'm hearing, the first indication from Ruben Amorim to Manchester United directors, to Manchester United management, is we need to bring players with intensity. This was the crucial word he mentioned in the opening talks and meetings he had with Manchester United. Intensity, intensity, intensity. So Manchester United are going in that direction. They've spent important money on several players in the recent years, but they also have some players who have lots of quality, a big history, a big personality, players like Casemiro, players like Eriksen, many of them, especially in the midfield. He wants to see intensity, and so the expectation is for Manchester United to bring in fresh legs from 2025 with Ruben Amorim, but intensity is a crucial word for what Ruben Amorim wants to build at Manchester United. For example, I don't think Christian Eriksen will continue at Manchester United under Amorim beyond this season, and this is going to be the direction at the club with the new coach. Also guys, I wanted to mention something on two other clubs. One is Real Madrid, because already in the video 2 days ago I told you how Real Madrid 2025 centre-back is going to be a crucial position, right-back another crucial position. Let me repeat once again, Trent Alexander-Arnold, target number 1, 2 and 3 at Real Madrid more than any other. But for Real Madrid centre-back position, they're now exploring the market. We know about Castello Luqueba, a Red Bull Leipzig player they appreciate. He extended the contract, but with the release clause. It's also true that Real Madrid have been scouting Jorrel Hato, the centre-back of Ajax, left-footed, player who is considered super talented by Real Madrid. They've been monitoring him. At the moment, no direct approach, but it's true that he's one of the players they've been monitoring. From what I'm hearing, I told you about last summer, obviously, Rene Giroud was the big target. It didn't happen. Riccardo Calafiori was a player they considered, but then considered too expensive for 50 million euros, so they decided not to invest on Calafiori. What I can tell you is that another player who made the list at Real Madrid but is not going to join Real Madrid is Gleison Bremer. The Brazilian centre-back of Juventus was considered one of the targets by Real Madrid. So he was in the list, and Real Madrid were aware of his release clause. for next summer 2025. There was a specific clause into the new contract of Bremer, but this is not going to happen because Bremer had a serious injury, ACL injury, meniscus also involved, and so obviously for Bremer nothing is going to happen in the next year, no transfer in 2025, and Real Madrid are now again exploring different options, Castello Luqueba, Hato and more. Real Madrid attentive on the centre-backs market because 2025 is going to be an important year for that. I saw many links between Real Madrid, Manchester City and many other clubs with Tijjani Reijnders, the Dutch midfielder of AC Milan, who is doing fantastic this season. Credits to AC Milan because they signed him for cheap money from the Dutch league at the right moment, and now he's performing as a fantastic midfielder. What we can say on Reijnders is that despite these links we see after his wonderful performance at the Bernabeu, links with Real Madrid and other clubs, the negotiations, it was an exclusive news from a few weeks ago, the negotiations between Tijjani Reijnders and Milan over new contract are underway and are going very well because Tijjani is very happy at Milan because obviously he's a crucial player for Milan, so there is no urgency to extend this contract, but Milan wanted to start the negotiations, the discussions, and so work in progress to extend the contract of Tijjani Reijnders at Milan despite all the links we see in the media in the recent days. The player is very happy, his family is also very happy, so I don't see a transfer for Reijnders, for sure not in January, but also in the summer. The plan for Milan is to extend the contract of Reijnders as soon as possible. And then guys, we said about centre-backs for Real Madrid, but another club really active on the centre-backs market is less urgent, so it's not something imminent or something already happening now. But what I wanted to tell you today in this video is that Chelsea are actively monitoring the center-backs market. So let's see if it's going to be January, let's see if it's going to be summer. It's not guaranteed that it's going to be January because already last summer, in the final days of the summer transfer window, Chelsea were considering to bring in a new centre-back. For example, a player they love is Thomas Araujo. At Benfica, they were considering a move for him, Paris Saint-Germain too. Then nothing happened because Benfica were not selling an important player just a few days before the end of the transfer window, so that was never going to happen, but the interest was there. Now I can confirm to you once again that Chelsea are monitoring the centre-backs market. They are following several players, they are interested in several players for 2025. Obviously there is a talent coming to Chelsea in 2025 in that position, Aaron Anselmino. They signed him from Boca Juniors, so Chelsea already prepared the future with that signing. But in terms of European players, Chelsea are actively monitoring and scouting, actively starting some contacts to understand the situation for 2025. So for sure, Chelsea are showing concrete interest in bringing in at least a centre-back in 2025. Again, it's not guaranteed to be January, could be eventually also summer transfer window. We will see how they will consider that situation, but for sure, Chelsea are keeping close eye to centre-backs, and that could be one of the positions to follow. So Chelsea, Real Madrid, also Barcelona, several clubs are keeping close eye to centre-backs. For 2025, this is going to be a really important topic on the market, with many top clubs working on centre-backs, especially for the summer 2025. And so guys, tell me your thoughts on all these stories, starting from Ruben Amorim and Manchester United, then Real Madrid and centre-backs, Tijjani Reijnders, but also obviously Chelsea. Who is the centre-back you would sign for Real Madrid, for Chelsea, if there is a specific player you think is perfect fit for these clubs? Let me know guys, here in comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon, ciao!